Hello, everyone, and welcome. It's so good to have you here with me today. And I know that if you're listening to this, you are looking for enlightenment, you're looking to make your life more powerful, and ultimately unlocking your supernatural potential. So, in this episode, we embark on a journey that transcends the boundaries of the ordinary, delving into the ethereal realms of higher consciousness. And this is just amazing how much of a potential we have once we really focus on becoming supernatural. Imagine a reality where your awareness expands beyond the confines of the mundane, where you become attuned to the symphony of the universe. Join me as we explore the practices that beckon us to tap into higher states of consciousness, a realm where science and spirituality intertwine. So, again, we are continuing with Dr. Joe Dispenza, um, which is the scientific representative of this episodes, and again, this series is built on the comparison or finding or bridging between esoteric wisdom and science. And Joe Dispenza, in our case, is the one who represents the science aspect of everything. So he's talking about expanding awareness through meditation. Meditation is a big thing with Dr. Joe Dispenza. Our thoughts, our emotions, these are the but ripples of the surface of a vast sea of consciousness. Meditation is the vessel that carries us into the depths where we merge with the universal mind. So again, Joe Dispenza here is emphasizing how powerful meditation is. He tells us that our thoughts and our emotions are just the surface of a vast sea of consciousness. And meditation is the vessel that carries us into the depths where we merge with the universal mind, also known the quantum field, aka your creator. So Dr. George Dispenza's teachings guide us to a practice that goes beyond the mind, a practice that opens the door to a higher awareness. Meditation becomes the bridge that unites our individual consciousness with the cosmic consciousness that waves through all existence. So this is also a very powerful idea that we really understand that we need to go beyond the mind. And to go beyond the mind, we use meditation. And that opens the door to the higher awareness that we're seeking. So meditation becomes the bridge that unites our universal consciousness with the cosmic consciousness that weaves through all existence. So really, really it's the understanding that we are just a part of something way, way bigger. And when we start meditating, we are enabling us to merge with the oneness of creation. But As we traverse the realms of esoteric wisdom, let us also turn our attention to the Tanya. The Tanya, a book that was written by the Elter Rebbe, the first Rebbe of the Chabad movement, of which we are going to celebrate Sunday night, Chai Elul, which is his birthday, and the birthday of the Baal Shem Tov, which also happens to be my birthday, my Hebrew birthday. So it's a big day coming up Sunday evening, where we're going to have a revelation of this amazing light of these two giant masters, the Baal Shem Tov and the Alter Rebbe. So the Tanya really is a timeless source of guidance that unveils a different path towards higher state of consciousness. You have to understand what the Tanya is. It's taking all the most difficult concepts to understand, the most elevated spiritual understandings, and turning them into a practical, everyday, guidebook. So the Tanya really is a contemplative reflection and unity, which means it's the ability to being able to contemplate and seeing the vastness of the universe and the oneness of creation through that. So contemplation is the gateway to spiritual ascent. Through focused reflection and unity with the divine, we ascend to states of consciousness that transcends the limitation of the physical world. So we understand here that, Jewish meditation, also known as hitbonenut, which is translates into contemplation, is also a form of a meditation where, when done correctly, allows us to transcend the limitation of the physical world and to reach a higher state of consciousness. So Rabbi Zalman Schneer's, or Rabbi Schneer Zalman's wisdom implores us to embrace the transformative potential of contemplative practices, where our consciousness merges with the cosmic and our perspectives expands beyond the mundane. So again, we understand that to really reach a higher state of consciousness, we have to meditate. Excuse me. We have to contemplate. We have to connect to the present moment. We have to not be in the past, not be in the future. We have to be right here and now. And when we are able to practice enough meditation, then there is no doubt that we are able to uplift our consciousness and merge our consciousness with the cosmic. And that expands our perspectives beyond the mundane, which means beyond this physical reality. So we're going to continue over here. So in the convergence of this teaching, and again, it's very, it's easier said than done, but it's so easy to do. So easy to just elevate yourself if you really want to, if you understand that you need to overcome the illusion, the idea that this world is only physical. because it's not. So in the convergence of these teachings, we find a shared invitation to embark on journeys of mindfulness, meditation, and self-awareness. So again, we see that esoteric wisdom and modern science is telling us to do the same thing. We have to go on a journey of mindfulness, meditation, and self-awareness. So we can see that both paths beckons us to step beyond the confines of our thoughts, leading us to an expanded sense of self. Okay, so we have to break the boundaries of us, of our personality, of our sense of selves, to connect with the divine, to elevate ourselves consciously. So again, mindfulness is a big, big thing here, because mindfulness enables awakening, and you can awaken yourself through mindfulness. So mindfulness allows us to transcend the noise in the mind and dwell in the realm of the present moment. So again, this is very important, because we all know the benefits of living in the here and now. Dr. Joe Dispenza calls it the generous present moment. Why? Because when you really truly connected with the present moment, you are able to literally draw down everything that you need. It's a generous place. So again, and it helps us connect to the realm of the presence. It's a practice that cultivates our ability to fully experience each moment, connecting us to the tapestry of existence. So it's so easy for us to just completely ignore the amazingness of the present moment, because we are always trying to chase the next thing, or trying to think about what happened in the past. And our mind is constantly in a survival mode, trying to find the safest place, the safest things for us to constantly do. And that's gonna distract us. But when we contemplate, when we meditate, when we really put the time, we are really able to tap into the realm of the present moment and really see beyond the illusion, because the reality that we see is a fraction. It's 0.001% of really what's out there. So there is 0.9999999% that with our five senses we definitely can't see it. But when we elevate ourselves consciously, when we tap into mindfulness and meditation, we are able to reach higher states of consciousness. So as we integrate science and esoteric wisdom, may we recognize the transformative potential of these practices. So understand, we're not here to just listen to a nice podcast that gives us beautiful facts and maybe some tools to elevate ourselves consciously. We are here to transform ourselves and to live a life full of awareness of who we are, what we are, remembering, not really for being blind to what's happening. So again, we are here to show the world and to show you that esoteric wisdom and science are coming together. It's been coming together for many years now, but now with new studies, everything is really really become something that all of humanity need to tap into this information, and we need to make a change in the world. This was something that was promised by many different prophecies about the time that we're living, the time where the knowledge will be available and people will uplift themselves consciously and will bring the true and final redemption to the world, which ultimately be the removal of pain, suffering, and death from the world. And it really is possible to do. So as we integrate science and esoteric wisdom, we need to really recognize that this is something that it's transformative, and it has a transformative potential to transform our life. And through meditation and mindfulness and the contemplation, we traverse a bridge of higher states of consciousness where unity with the universe becomes an attainable reality. So people tell you, where is God? I can't see. I don't know. I only believe what I see. If you close your eyes and you open your third eye and you connect and you meditate and you contemplate and you use mindfulness, and there is many different meditations that you could do. And if you really want to know more, you can always shoot me an email or direct message if you're interested in learning more about meditation and what meditation to do that could be applied to you and what you need to do. Because I believe that not everybody should use the same exact meditations. But definitely it's something that should be practiced on a daily basis. And we need to also understand that when we are united with the world, when we are united with the universe, this is where we are truly alive and we are truly able to accomplish the mission that we are here to accomplish with a great happiness and great joy, because that's very important. Just understand that you're enough. You don't need anything external to feel good, to be validated. Just by existing, you're already validated. And you should go out there and do and pursue your dreams and use the tools and the knowledge that is available right now and practice with it and elevate yourself. The world needs you. The world needs it right now from each and every one of us. So, my dear friends, as we conclude this episode, let us carry with us the understanding that our consciousness is not limited to the confines of the material world. Through intentional practice, we open the door to realms where transformation, unity, and boundless awareness awaits. So again, what are we saying here, guys? We're saying that now esoteric wisdom is literally scientifically proven. There's enough studies that are done, that are being made about consciousness, about meditation, about mindfulness, about connecting with the divine, that are now proven scientifically. It's something that requires of us to do. And you are doing it just by, being here, by listening to this. You're already making a huge step towards reaching your ultimate potential and your ultimate supernatural potential. And so, my dear seekers, as we conclude this episode, let us carry with us the understanding, again, that our consciousness really is not limited. And don't forget it. Don't forget it, because the only limitation that you have is the one you are putting. Your soul is unlimited, and don't let the confines of the material world make you think that you are limited. So we really have to understand how important it is to practice meditation and mindfulness and prayer every single day, no exception. Recommended to do it in the morning when you wake up, or at night before you go to sleep. Meditate, do visualization if you need, whatever it takes. And by the way, a quick tip: Dr. Joe Dispenza's meditations could be found on YouTube. All his meditations. So you can just go Joe Dispenza's meditation on YouTube. You can find tons of meditations. And also there is tons of Jewish meditations and prayers. If you want to seek the contemplation through the Tanya, then there is also endless amount of resources when it comes to that. If you have any questions, you can always reach out to me, and I'll be happy to help and direct you when it comes to reaching a higher state of consciousness. So again, we open the door to the realms where transformation, unity, and boundless awareness awaits through contemplation and meditation. So thank you for joining me on this on this voyage of exploration, where we really are exploring and bridging between esoteric wisdom and science. Stay tuned for the next episode, where we'll delve into the concept of embracing the quantum field and the divine unity that binds us all. Until then, may your journey towards higher consciousness be infused with wonder, growth, and a deep connection to the cosmos and to the Creator. Thank you for joining me. Looking forward to see you and to hear from you on the next podcast. Please like, share, and subscribe. And we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.